K2HCF. Welcome to the Open Mic Night. If you would like to follow along, visit bit.ly/ECR logs and click Open Mic Night. If you want to be an Open Mic Night controller, the link for the forums are on the log. Tonight we have Vicky, K-E-A-V-K-Y, logging us, and that control will be handled first off K2HCF, which that's me. Next we'll have Joe, KO4FRR, and at the begging slot we have N1CVM, Carlos. And text your check-in to 716-317-9050. Again, that's 716-317-9050. We're going to start with mobile check-ins, then move to our general check-ins. Question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car? Mobile check-ins, twice and slowly. Please come now. Alright, this is K2HCF. It's sounding like we have no mobile check-ins for tonight. Now we'll take general check-ins. Say your call sign twice and slowly. Please come now.
This is K4KU, Kilo 4, Kilo Uniform. This is K680S, Kilo 6, Alpha Delta Sierra. This is KMMX, K4MMX. KE2EDS, Kilo Echo 2, Echo Delta Sierra. KQ4GLY, KQ4GLY.
East Course, Michigan, K4KU, Craig, my bad. K4KU, Jason is Atlanta, Georgia, K4MMX, Craig in Oakland Park, Florida, K6AES, Andrew, and Glenn Burney, I'm having trouble here. Alright, we're going to go on to, we have K2EDS, Mark in Elma, New York, KQ4ZGF, Bryn, it's Brian, or Bryn, I hope I got that right, in Rockhold, Kentucky, and K2 Chris in Parrish, Florida. Alright, we're going to start off with K2AU, Bob in Ecorse, Michigan. Please come now.
Good evening, Ivan and Vicky. You sounding good out there. Just wanted to check in, forget about my business tonight a minute. You have a good one. K2AU back in that.
Alright, always nice hearing you on the radio, Bob. It's 73 to you. Now we're going to pass on down to K4KU, Jason in Atlanta, Georgia. Do you have the question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Hey, and everybody else on the net. Yeah, this is Jason, and actually I have a mobile rig. It is not in my car. Bench. I'm testing it right now. It's going to get installed later this weekend. So this is K4KU, back to net control.
Alright, that makes you Jason. Now we're going to pass on down to K4MMX, Oakland, Florida. Again, the question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Thank you, Net Control. Doing a great job so far. The answer to the question is yes. It's a dual band VHF, UHF, an older ICOM 880H, K4 MMX spec net.
Down to K680 in Bertie, Maryland. Again, the question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Thank you very much, Net Control. Well, it's kind of a trick question for me, but I'll keep it simple. Yes, I do. I have a mobile rig in the car. I usually have a dual bander, 50 watt, and then I also have a mobile on my desk as well. So thank you very much. Back to you, K680S.
73 Andrew, have a good one. Now we're going to come down to KE2 ETS, Mark in Elma, New York.
King Ivan and the rest of the group, and Vicky, thank you for helping logging. As far as the mobile rig, I own one. The problem is I have not bought a car yet. It's sitting check as a second monitoring rig. No, I do not have one in my car at this point. Ivan, you're doing a great job. Have a great evening. E2 EDF.
Right, 73 to you, Mark. Have a good one. Let's send down to KQ4 ZG. I hope I pronounced your name right, but I think it's pronounced Bryn. Mark me if I'm wrong. It might be but, yeah. We're back on the KQ4 ZGF, Bryn in Coles, Kentucky.
Good evening, Ivan. Thanks for you sounding great. You did get it, Bryn. Mumbler, and I always say it wrong anyway, so don't worry about it. You're fine. No mobile rig in my car yet. Soon enough. All right, back to Net Control. KQ4 ZG.
Alright, 73 to you, Bryn. Have a good one. I'm happy I pronounced that right. Yeah. Now we're going to come down to KQ4 GLY, Chris in Parrish.
Good evening, Ivan and everyone on the net. At this time, I do not have a mobile in my vehicle.
Right, 73 to you, Chris. Now we're going to take general check-ins, or mobiles, or in and out. We're now going to take more check-ins. This is K2EGF. I'm your net controller for this first 20-minute portion of the net. Again, the question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car? Please come now.
Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Fox, Lee, mobile in Thornton, Colorado.
November 7, Sierra Hotel, Dan, mobile in Washington. David in Peru, New York. Whiskey Bravo 8, Oscar Delta Foxtrot, WB8ODF. TEW, KC9 TEW. Yeah, Papa Delta. Kilo Foxtrot 0, Romeo Papa Sierra, Rick in Colorado, Denver, mobile.
Hi, this is K2EGF, now the 7th station. We did have an unknown station. We just caught the suffix of Juliet Papa Delta, JPD. If you have a suffix of JPD, or a suffix similar to that, please come out.
Kilo Charlie 1, Juliet Papa Delta, KCED.
There we go. We got Jeffries, KC1, JPD, and Milton Vermont. We got two Jeffries. We have two Jeffs lined up in a row there. I actually feel like I had that happen on one of these nets. Yeah. All right, we're gonna start passing down to KO4WDF, Lee in Waycross, Georgia. The question tonight is: do you have a mobile rig in your car? Lee, KO4WDF, are you still with us?
Yeah, sorry, I was tied up for a second there, but yeah, this is Kilo Oscar 4, Whiskey Delta Fox over here in Thornton, Colorado. I have a Kenwood NX 5700 for VHF and a Kenwood NX 5800 for UHF. That's what I use for my mobile units.
Right, 73CU Lee. Now we're going to pass on down to N7SH Daniel and, I believe it's N7SH Daniel. Alright, the question tonight is, do you have a mobile rig in your car? Again, we'll pass on down to N7SH Daniel in Richland, Washington. Please come now.
Well, good evening to you, everybody else on net. Yes, I do. I have a mobile in my car, which I'm in right now, which I'm talking on. It's a Yaesu FTM 500. I also have a mobile in the wife's van. At some point, when I get my pickup back up and going, it'll have a mobile too. So, I just like radio, what can I say? N7SH, back to net.
We all like radios, and you can never have enough radios. That's one thing I've learned. Alright, now we're passing on down to WB8ODF, Gage, and, oh my god, I'm not going to pronounce this right. Salanti, Michigan, I believe. That is very hard to pronounce. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's pronounced Salanti, Michigan. Please come now.
Well, good evening, everybody. This is Dave, WB8ODF, and I am in a little town pronounced Ypsilanti. The Y is silent. Ypsilanti. I'm about 20-25 miles due west of Detroit. I do not have a mobile radio in my car. In fact, I don't even have a car. So my answer is no. WB8ODF.
73CU Dave. I can pronounce it right now. Ypsilanti, Michigan. Pass on down to N2ZGN, Francis in Peru, New York. Please come now.
I believe it's the N2VNM in Peru, New York. Yes, I have a few radios, and most of my vehicles have them in good net, and hopefully spring is sprung. This is N2VNM, back to net control.
73CU David, have a good one. I'm going to sign down to our two Jeffs here. First we're going to take KC9TEW, Jeff in Crown Point, Indiana.
Very good, Ivan. Good job tonight. Thanks for getting me checked in and
ready to go. My answer is yes, I do. I do. And I drilled a hole in my roof. So, hey, what are you going to do? Back to you, Nat. Have a great evening. KC9TEW is clear.
Jeff, KC1JPD. Jeffrey in Milton, Vermont.
Good evening, Ivan, Vicky, and everyone on the net. You can put me down for a yes. I have a B-Tech quad band in my truck, although I really only use it for 2 meter. I also have a GMRS mobile in that truck as well. Hope everyone has a great night. KC1JPD, back to net.
I've actually heard of someone that uses them, so hopefully they work good for you, but they always looked like a solid mobile radio to me. Now, on down to KF0 RPS, Rick in Watkins, Colorado. The question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Thanks for running that. I do have a mobile in my car. I've got a Kenwood 2 meter 70 centimeters in my truck, along with a Wilson GRMS radio. I enjoy using them quite a lot. I appreciate you running that.
Thanks for checking in, Rick. Just so you know, you're not quite making it into the repeater. If you are going into one, you sound pretty sad if you never got a lot of noise on you, but I can just barely make you out. Now we're going to take in some new check-ins. The question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car? Please come now.
November 2, Zulu Victor, November. N2ZVS.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo Yankee Tango.
Now we're looking at 2 questions. Not 2 questions. We had N2ZVN Allen in Kendall, New York, and Kilo Echo 2 Bravo Station. KE2B, if you're a call sign that has KE2B, the letters K2EB in it, or are close to those letters, and try to check in last, please come now.
Tango, Kilo Echo 2, Bravo Yankee Tango.
There we go, we got Kilo Echo 2, Bravo Yankee Tango. Thanks for checking in, Jay. Alright, this is K2EGF, acknowledging 1 new station. We had N1CBM, Carlos in Hollywood, Florida, via text line. Alright, this is K2EGF. The question of the night is, do you have a mobile rig in your car? We're going to pass on N2ZVN, Allen in Kendall, New York.
Well, good evening, Ivan. Everyone on the net tonight. Yes, I do. And it's my travel companion. I spend 2 hours a day driving to and from work, so it gives me somebody to talk to. N2ZVN, back to the net, and good job.
Yeah, I know some guys who have some, well, I don't know how to describe them. I'd say off-brand, if you know what I mean, mobile radios, the Chinese. I think one guy I know from my club has a talk tube, and that thing, I've only ever heard him talking on that thing, but his whole job is like trucking from 6 in the morning down to 8 o'clock at night. also, it's really fascinating how that radio still holds. He's been in it for like over 9 years. Alright, now we're going to pass on down to N1CBM. Carlos in Hollywood, Florida, via the text line.
Hello, Ivan. Good evening. Vicky and the rest of the crew present here on this fine open mic net. I do not have a mobile rig in my truck, although the mobile rig I have, I use it for POTA, so I have it in with all the accessories, the antennas and the batteries for that matter. Back to you, Ivan. You're doing a fantastic job. N1CBM 73.
To you, Carlos. Now we're going to pass down to our second net controller. Actually, wait, did we skip KD2 BYTJ in Springville, New York? Yeah, Jay, please come out. I don't know if we skipped you.
Yes, I do have a mobile rig in the car, which I'm on right now. And I also have a long commute, about 50 minutes each way. So I have 2 different repeaters that I have to switch between during my commute to get the East Coast Reflector, but I can hit it my whole ride. Great job doing the net. K2BYT, back to net.
Alright, 783 to you. Jay, have a good one. Alright, now we're going to take it down to our second net controller, KO4FRR. Joe, take the net control, Joe. Please come now.
Alright, thank you, Ivan. Thank you very much. Good job. Joe, KO4FR on the second slot of the open mic night. You can text check in at 716-317 9050. That's 716-317-9050. The question again is, do you have a mobile rig in your car? Let's see if we have any mobile check-ins. Twice as slowly.
Kilo Romeo 4, Charlie Romeo Foxtrot, KR4 CRF, mobile. KK4 JPW, Kilo 4, Juliet Papa Whiskey.
Kilo Oscar 4, Michael Lima Yankee.
For OSU, not for Ohio State University. Go Badgers.
Alright, we got KR4 CRF, Anthony, KK4 JPW, Brian, KO4 MLY, Andy, N4 OSU, Jerry. Since we have a few mobiles, let's get them squared away. K4 CRF, Anthony, go ahead.
Evening, everybody at the net. I do have several mobile units. I have one in my personal truck, and install one in my work truck here pretty soon. Hope everybody has a good evening. 73, back to the net, KR4 CRF.
Alright, thank you. KK4 JPW, how about you?
Good evening, Joe. Everybody on the net. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm on it right now. My first mobile system. I got me a FTM 500, so enjoy. I haven't really delved into the
digital side yet, but anyway, it's working good. I'll turn it back to you, KK4JPW. Alright, thank you, Brian. KO4MLY. How about you, Andy?
Oscar 4 Mike Lima Yankee. I'm in Gainesville, Florida. I didn't quite get the question. Is the question, do we have a mobile radio?
Yeah, that's correct. Do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Yes, I do. I have two. I have a 2 meter, and I have a one that's just a 2 meter radio, and I have one that's a combination 2 meter and 70 centimeters.
All right, great, thank you. And for OSU, Jerry, how about you?
Good evening to all. Yes, I do have a portable ICOM in my vehicle. And for OSU, we're done.
All right, thank you very much. I don't think we've been doing much of digital check-ins. Digital check-ins twice as slowly, and I'll leave a big pause for you guys.
Net control, please recognize Kilo Charlie 3 Romeo Uniform Golf, KRUG, the name's Dave out of New Derry, Pennsylvania.
Net control. Please check in Kilo 4 Foxtrot Lima Juliet.
All right, do we have any more general check-ins? General check-ins, twice and slowly?
N2BH. N2BH. Kilo, Niner, Tango, Juliet, Sierra. K9, EJS, in and out.
All right, we got KC3RUG, Dave, VE3BZ, Kevin, KO4FLJ, Job, N2BH, Bill, WA1WOK, Carl, Cal, K9TJS. Let's go to the top here. KC3RUG. Do you have a mobile rig in your car?
KC3REG. At this time, I do not have a mobile rig in my car. I just got a new car about a month ago, and I'm trying to figure out how to mount it. But before, I had a UV778 Anytone in my car, and it got me out where I need to go around here, but at the moment I do not. KC3RUG.
All right, thank you. VE3BZ, Kevin, what about you?
Hey, good evening, Joe and everyone. I do several, actually. I think 6. Anyway, thanks, Joe. Good job, VE3BZ.
All right, thank you, Kevin. This is KO4FRR with the open mic night. How about KO4FLJ, Joe? How about you?
That's a negative on the mobile vehicle, but whenever I, travel, a few hundred miles, whatever, I put my 8 there, and I mean that does okay. But in the future, I plan on putting a hotspot in there, and then I can do DMR or whatever. But that's my story to it. Over.
All right, thank you, Joe. How about N2BH, Bill?
Good evening, Joe, and everybody else. Yes, I do. I have an ICOM 5100, and in the old truck, I also had a 10-meter rig and a GMRS rig, and weather warms up here, we'll see what else we put back in, but yes, I have a 2-meter 440 and 2BH.
All right, thank you, Bill. WA1, WOK, call.
Okay, good evening, Joel. This is Cal, WA1WOK. Answer is yes. Yes. Currently have a ID 5100 in the car. In the motorhome, I have a FTM 400, ID 5100, the Anytone 578, and installing currently the Motorola Micom 2E for HF and ALE service. So we'll see what else I can stick in there, like an I-7100. That's it, back to net.
All right, thank you very much. K9TJS is mobile and in and out. So looking for more general check-ins, twice and slowly.
K7APC, Kilo 7, Alpha Papa Charlie, Doug in Gladstone, Oregon, and I'm mobile.
K4PJM, Kilo 4 Papa Juliet Mike, Florida. W2BLT, W2BLT.
Kilo Echo 2, Echo Golf Foxtrot, Echo 2, Echo Golf Foxtrot.
N5GI, N5GI.
All right, thank you. We can go through this list here. K9APC, Doug, which is new. K4PJM, Perry. W2BLT, Scott. KE2EGF, Ivan. And 5GI, Rick. Let's go to the top. K7APC, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Yes, I do. I got the FTM 400 in my truck, which I'm right now.
right, thank you very much, Doug. It looks like you don't have an email, but if you like to get our welcome letter, you can just go to QRZ, make your email publicly known, and we'll send you a welcome letter explaining the East Coast Reflector. We have K4P, JM, Perry. How about you?
Good evening, everybody. I really enjoy this, K4PJM. Yes, I do, actually. I have a very good friend of mine who got me into actually getting into being a ham and got my first tech license, and part of the deal was buying a bass from him, and he also gave me a mobile. And the mobile he gave me was a QYT KT8900, and I put that right in my truck, and so I'm on when I'm traveling, and I'm on when I'm home. Good job, everybody, with this net. K4PJM, back to net.
Alright, thank you very much. W2, BLT, Scott, what about you?
Well, good evening, Joe. No, not for me. Don't think I'll ever have one in my car. I don't need any more distractions than I already have. Have a good day, and good job, Joe. It's W2, BLT.
Alright, thank you very much. We got KE2, EGF, Ivan, what about you?
This is KE2 EGF. To answer the question, I do not have a mobile rig in my car. I cannot put a mobile rig in my mom's car because, again, it's not my car. So, I mean, if I did drill holes in the roof and drill holes in there to wire stuff, she's worried that the warranty on the car might go away. So, I'm sure that won't happen, but, of course, you know, there's always the possibility of accidentally messing up and, you know, having a spare drill go somewhere else that you don't want it to, and... Oh, hopefully everyone's having a good evening. This is K2EGF, back to net control.
Alright, thank you very much, Ivan. Yeah, you never know what radios you can put in other people's cars to satisfy your needs. We got the N5ZI. How about you?
Okay, N5GI, yep. I have several. I have FTM 6000 in my truck, a dual bander, and I also have an FTM 891 or FT891 HF rig. So 2 Yaesu rigs in the truck, and I also have an FTM 6000 in the wife's car. She's also so we both use it, and having the same radio in both vehicles keeps it easy to keep them programmed alike, and not having to have separate programming software makes the job a lot easier. Anyway, that's the story over here. Back to net control, N5GI.
Alright, thank you again, Rick. I have about 1 more minute, but let's get some digital check-ins or mobile check-ins or digital check-ins and make it strong for Carlos on the next 20 minutes.
KG5PHD, Kilo Golf 5, Papa Hotel Delta, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Delta Tango X-Ray, checking in.
PPX, down in Hollywood, in and out.
Alright, KG5PHD, Justin, KF8DTX, Daniel, W4TPX. Sorry about that, Carlos. I got 3 of them for you. Enjoy the next slot. This is KO4FR. Have at it.
Well, thank you very much, Joe. Thanks for the pass. And everybody, this is your captain speaking. Welcome to the third segment of the open mic night on Wednesdays between 8 and 9 p.m. I am Carlos, and on CBM, and along with the rest of the crew over there in the Zoom room, I'll be taking care of you guys on this flight on the last 20 minutes of this net. We are for more check-ins, another round of check-ins. See if out there we have people who would like to check in. Let's hit those call signs twice and slowly, please.
November 4, Bravo Whiskey Golf, 4, BWG, Fort Lauderdale.
KO4QMM, KO4QMM.
M7VMA. M7VMA.
Papa Yankee 2, Fox India. Papa Yankee 2, Fox India.
All right, let me recognize the list down here. We got Fabio from Campinas, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Papa Yankee 2, Fox India. We have James from Vegas, 7 VMA, KO4 QMM. We get 4 BWG, Bernie, my neighbor from Davie. W4 PPX was in and out. KF8 DTX, Daniel, and KG5 PhD was also in and out. Justin from Abilene. Let's go down to Daniel from Madison Heights, Michigan. Daniel, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
I do not. I am brand new to the hobby. I got my license on April 8th. So all I have right now, I shouldn't say all, but I have a handheld FT65R, but no mobile at this point.
Good deal, and congratulations on acquiring your new tech license, Daniel. And I hear that you don't have a valid email in QRZ. If you update that email, the system will generate a welcome letter, and you will get a nice sheet of stuff that we do here on the ECR. It's a welcome letter specifying everything, all the nets and all the fun stuff we do here. Thanks for being here. Next up is Bernie, my neighbor from Davie, Florida, N4 BWG. What's up, Bernie? Bernie, you're up next. And 4, BWG, are you here?
Everybody should be allowed to have. But that's it. Other than that, back to you. 73 to everyone. And 4, BWG clear.
Okay, good deal, Bernie. I think I done for you for a good portion of your queue. So I have a bonus question for you. Are you willing to answer it? Let's see if you like pulled pork or biscuit better. Bernie, don't shy away from a good barbecue.
I was saying, I don't know if you heard me, but I do love pulled pork, that's for sure. Especially with good barbecue. You can't beat that, let's face it. Back to you.
Oh, I totally side with you on that one. I like it smothered, and that pulled pork is always tasty. 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. I'm always on for it. Thanks for being here, Bernie. Next up, Roger, CQ, KO4, QMM. Roger, do you have, I'm not going to ask that. We know you have a mobile. I'm going to ask something else. Have you ever been bitten or stung by an insect?
That's a pretty easy question. Good evening, Carlos. You sound good this evening. And yes, I have been bitten by snakes. I've been bitten by dogs. I've been bitten by quite a few different things. And what was the latest thing? I guess latest thing was a lizard. So you got to watch out for the lizards where you're putting your hands down here in Florida. Back to you, Carlos. Sounding good. My aeronautical friend. KO4QMM clear.
All right, Roger. Yeah, I have my own run-ins with insects and lizards too. They're not very friendly, I tell you. Thanks for your answer. Down to James, Las Vegas, Nevada, or Las Wages, as they call him, N7VMA. James, do you like pulled pork or brisket?
Good evening, Carlos. Good evening, everybody else. I think my English accent got the better of me there. It's not James N7VMA. It is Keith, Mike 7 Victor Mike Alpha. Mike 7 Victor Mike Alpha. Just hand back to you, Carlos, and then hopefully they'll come back to me.
All right, from Las Vegas to England. Okay, Keith, I got you M7VMA, and the question for you is, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
M7VMA returning. Thanks, Carlos. Yes, I've got a small Anytone 578 with a reasonably okay magnetic antenna on the roof. It is okay. We're not that big in the UK, but it works. Back to you.
Well, very good for you. Congratulations there, Keith. Thanks for being here. Oh, down to Brazil, England to Brazil. Sao Paulo, my friend Fabio. Yankee 2, Foxtrot, India. Buenas noches, mi amigo.
Buenas noches, ¿cómo estás, Carlos? And everybody, this is Fabio PY2FI. About the radio, the rig of the car, despite the size we have inside the cars here. I have the old FT7900 and I replaced it by the Anton 578 DMER also, okay? Thank you, Carlos. Go ahead. And good night for all. PY2FI Brazil.
Fabio, those are great you have down there. And I tell you, it's either picanha or fraldinha, but always mal pasada, okay? Have a good one, my friend. Now we're going to West Seneca, New York. My friend Randy, W2RBC. Do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Good evening, Carlos, Vicky, and everyone on the open mic net. I have a mobile UHF VHF HF rig and antenna on my motorhome, but not the car. It seems to meet my needs best. Back to net control, 73 to all, W2, RBC.
Good deal, Randy. We always find a way to fit the needs of our, radio hobby. Good to hear you over here. And down, Joe in Sorrento, Florida, KO4FRR. Joe, tell me.
Hello, Carlos. This is Joe, KO4FRR. Yes, I do have a mobile rig in my car. Talk to you guys after the net.
Yeah, well, it seems that I'm the one that's tailing everybody. I'm going to have to get a new rig to put in my car and fulfill the dream of having two rigs, one for the car and the other for the back for the POTA activations. And we've come down to the bottom of the list. We are down for another round of check-ins. But before we do that, I'm going to remind you guys, if you want to check in via the Royal Way, you can use the text line 716-317-9050 and skip the pile-ups and go directly into the log. 716-317-9050, but we'll still get the radio check-in. Anybody, anywhere, come with your call, please.
N1, NEW, November 1, November Echo, Whiskey.
With a recheck for the bonus question.
WB2JPQ, WB2JPQ.
Kilo 7 for Sierra Mike November, KK7 SNN Brian and Portland.
Whiskey Bravo 9, Charlie Sierra Papa.
We'll go with this list. I'm recognizing WB9, CSP Richard in Paris, Texas, K4KU Jason, Atlanta, Georgia, KK7S Brian, Forest Grove, Oregon, the other side of the country, WB2JPQ, that's our godfather himself, Dick, KE2EGF Ivan for the bonus question, and N1NEW, Mike, Pembroke Pines. Mike, you're up. Do you have a mobile rig in your car?
I have a mobile rig, but it's not in my car. It's in my house, is what I'm speaking on.
We're gonna put you down as a yes. Mobile rig is a mobile rig. It doesn't matter if it's in your car, truck, airplane, bike, or submarine. Thanks for being here, Mike. I'll talk to you now to Ivan, KE2EGF. You have bonus question number 2 or bonus question number 3. You pick.
Let's go here. You know what? We'll take bonus question number 3. Give it to me. Hopefully it's not that bad.
Remember, here in the ECR, there are no bad questions, Ivan. And number 3 is, ever been bitten or stung by an insect?
Gosh, that's a good question. Yeah, I'm thinking here, I've been bitten by so many insects, but I don't, know if you can count it as an insect bite. I've been bitten by mosquitoes, one too many times. I've been bitten by spiders before. All that stuff. Never been stung by an insect. Never been stung by a bee. Luckily, hopefully I will never be stung because that stuff brings terrible pain. But yeah, I have been stung by an insect. Yeah, 73. This is K2EGF. Back to net control.
Yeah, I have to, Ivan. And the bees sting like bees. They sting like crazy. Thanks for the recheck there and helping out for the for the last part of the net here. Now we're going to New York, moving along to Dick, WB2JPQ. Good evening.
Carl, and it's yes for me. There's a question, and I want to remind everybody tomorrow night at 8 o'clock East Coast time in the East Coast Reflector Zoom room. Ask an Elmer, be an Elmer, come join us at 8 o'clock. We had a lot of fun. We had 40-some people for the last couple of weeks in there. An Elmer, be an Elmer. 8 o'clock, see you then. This is WB2JPQ.
Well, there you have it, folks. Tomorrow at 8 p.m., ask an Elmer, be an Elmer on the Zoom room. Come on over and ask your questions and get your responses. Back down to KK7, SMN, Brian from Oregon. How you doing, Brian?
Hey, good afternoon. Yes, I do. I'm actually running the Anytone 778. It's a little one. It's actually my favorite 25 watt, but it does the job. KK7 SMN.
Well, I'll tell you, Brian, it does the job, and it does real good. You're coming in super nice. A little bacon frying back there, but, you know, it's typical mobile. Thanks for being here. Now, coming back to the East Coast, Atlanta, K4, KU, Jason, one of the producers of this show, the Open Mic Night. Jason, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
Yes, I have a mobile rig on my bench that's going into my car on the weekend, but at the moment not in there. But hit me up with the bonus question.
All right, the bonus question for you is, do you like hot mustard or honey mustard?
That's going to be hot mustard all the way, and especially if it's on barbecue.
Exactly, and don't ask for ketchup in Chicago, I tell you, on your hot dogs, because you're going to get kicked out of the city. All right, Jason, thanks for being here. Next up, Richard down in Paris, Texas. I don't know if to ask you for barbecue or for champagne. WB9 CSB. Richard, do you have a mobile rig in your car?
WB9 CSP mobile in Texarkana right now. Yeah, it's not permanent, but yeah, I do. And give me a bonus question. I want to see what you got for me. Go ahead.
Okay. Do you, the bonus question for you would be cucumbers or tomato in the salad?
I think I'd take cucumbers because they're not as acidic and they usually taste good depending on what dressing you put on top of them. Back to you.
You know what, Richard? You're the man. I do too. I like the cucumbers over the tomatoes. And thank you for being here. We'll talk to you next Wednesday or maybe tomorrow on the Morning Brew. Now we're coming down to the other producer of the show, Mark. KE2 EDS. Mark, you have the show.
Carlos, our anchorman. I'm going for the bonus question, and I'll use the one with the insects. Yes, I've been bitten by many insects and a dog. So the answer to that question is yes, and you guys all did a great job tonight, and thank you for bringing up the backside here, Carlos. Thank you. You guys have a great night. KE2 EDS.
Well, thank you very much for giving me the opportunity, Mark, and pushing me to get this zombie slot on the open mic net. I think we're making it work real good. This net is growing, and everybody's just like interacting with it. The ECR guys, We've gathered here tonight around the radios, as a ton of people have done for thousands and thousands of years before, days and years before us, not just to share a thought, not just to share the waves, but to share a friendship that has grown to be the ECR, and this system that I would say is the best one ever in the world. All the people that interact with the ECR and all the brass and everybody who in one way or another puts a little bit or grain of salt, a grain of sugar to make the system work. On behalf of Ivan, K2EGF, the first net controller for tonight, Joe, KO4FRR, the second one, and Vicky for logging in every single net here. She's the best logger ever. Obviously, the producers of the show, Mark and Jason, KE2EDS and K4KU. I am Carlos, N1CBM, your captain speaking from the flight deck, saying 7-3s, and thank you all for being part of the ECR. We love you all. 7-3s.